is special to watch.
First time being a coach this year, so where do you see yourself as being a coach? What are some of the things you are looking at to be better at to advance your coaching skills?
That's a great question. You always can be a better coach. I think, but the thing is, I think I realized real quickly that everybody can know X's and O's. You can read every book, you can go to every clinic, you can learn X's and O's. I think the biggest thing as a coach is being able to motivate people to execute. You can have them doing something that you've never heard of before, but if they execute it, to a T,
right?
You'll be successful. So, we're always, learning different ways to get people to bring the best out of them. I think that's something that comes with time and dealing with different people. You learn different techniques. So, to continue to hone in on that and just in general learn different things and not just be. I'm not the type of coach that just say my way is the best way. I'm very. Any coach that coach with me, they know that we bounce ideas off each other to figure out the best solution to where we're trying to get.
Right.
So to continue to remain open-minded, I think, as well. This person does it, this person does it. But there are always going to be people that are going to try to get an upper hand. Does it actually give you an upper hand? And a lot of these sports, it don't. Baseball, that you use steroids, makes you stronger, but the main key and tool I have as a baseball player is hand-eye coordination. No needle in the world can help you with your hand-eye coordination. So football, you could be as strong as you want to be, but if you can't move your feet, if you can't run, if you can't, you learn a playbook, you're dead in the water. So it's these things that may enhance they think may enhance your game really doesn't, because there's a lot of things that people don't really put in, really think about that goes into this game. A lot of people don't know that playing professional football, you spend more time in the classroom than you do on a football field, studying film, reading a playbook, going over notes. Like, you spend a lot more time with a pen and a pad and a film going on than you actually do on a football field. So there's no drug out there that can help you,
right?
Read the coverages or learn a system faster. Right. So, I mean, in some aspects it may make you a little bit stronger, but it's not going to fully help your game.
Athletes. I know we were talking about the lockup, but do you feel, in general, athletes, doesn't matter what sport, they make way too much? This your average. Just look at your average athlete then. Average athlete. Do you think they make too much? Be honest.
No. I'm be honest. You can never say you make too much being a professional athlete, because if
can you say you're making too much for an athlete? Can you say an athlete is making too much if they're making a lot of money?
You gotta look at what that person is doing. All right, they're sacrificing their body. All right, their mental health, their physical health. There's players. The life expectancy of NFL players has been in the 50s for the years.
Right.
All right. So for somebody to sacrifice that, what they're doing is they're going out there and making sure that their family's okay. So if they're going to have a life expectancy around 56, 60, when now the average is I think it's over 70 for any normal human being, to sacrifice that, they want to make sure their family's okay. Now the owners are going to make money for any franchise team. They're going to make money. So why not the players who are sacrificing their health and the time that they have on this earth with their family not be well compensated for, and make sure that their kids and their kids' kids don't have to worry about nothing financially for the rest of their lives.
Right.
And I can never see, someone saying that players make too much.
Okay.
And the thing is, professional athletes are I'm going to say, I'll throw just a random, like 80% of the time, put behind the curveball. Because you got to remember, we came up bred to play a sport. We went through high school, played a sport, college, played a sport. And even at college, it's hard to do an internship.
Sometimes you got to go to overseas.
You got to go overseas. It's hard to do an internship and really give it your all when you got off-season running, off-season lifting. Even though I got a brother now who did an internship this off-season, which is hard to fit into a schedule. It's hard though. When I didn't get a chance when I was in college to do an internship. So when if I didn't make it to the NFL when I graduated, I would have been behind the curveball, because everybody that was going into the whole business field that I was trying to get into, I would have been a step behind. They would have been like, "Where did you intern at?" I would have been like, nowhere. I was running up and down bleachers trying to get ready for a season.
Right.
So it's a little bit different when you say, with the player actually sacrificing. There's so many people that don't make it, and they have to deal with that.
Right.
And then there's people that do make it and play a short term. So you got to make, you try to get as much as you can while you're in. My advice to anybody out there that's trying to make it to the professional level is you got to be willing to sacrifice something. I've sacrificed it, time away from my family, time hanging out with friends to do what I love, and that's to play football and to get better at it. You got to be willing to get better and follow people who have made it. Follow the greats, watch film, be a student of whatever you want to do. If you want to be an artist, find some of the greatest artists and see what make them tick. You just got to give it your all because it's a small window to make it in anything in this world. And it's very easy to be average. So my recommendation to you is just to give it all you got.
Darnell, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a good question. I'm hoping to be on a coaching staff somewhere, higher up.
Higher up?
Yeah, whether it's college or 5 years from now I'll be about 32, so 31, 30, about to be 32. So hopefully I can get a coaching job in the NFL by then.
Okay.
I gotta be a head coach by 35 on the Super Bowl to beat Mike Tomlin. So
okay.
youngest coach. So
right.
See what kind of pace I can set.
Exactly. Well, a man like you, I'm sure you could do it. Like you say, you gotta stay focused, gotta be determined. I want to again thank you for coming on the